Hi, I'm Darlene, and I'm going to share a Qigong practice with you today with a focus on the 5 elements. The 5 elements are metal, wood, fire, earth, and water. And we're going to go through a little bit of each one of those movement practices to help nourish the meridians in the body of those particular elements. So let's get started with some spinal warm-ups today. And we'll begin by first starting with our breath. Put one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. And soften your knees a little bit and have your feet about hip width apart. And just soften your gaze and begin to breathe deeply into the belly and then a little deeper into your chest. And then a long, slow exhale. That about 5 times. Deep breathing in through the nose and long exhale through the nose. Deep, slow breaths to connect you with your body and center your mind. The breath is like a wave. And just let your breath be deep and slow, and one more deep inhalation into the belly and into the chest, and then long, slow, soft exhale. Simply let the arms come down by your sides and let the shoulders relax and soften your knees and begin to notice your feet on the ground. Noticing the energy from the earth coming up from what we call the bubbling well, about the arch of the foot, the ball of the arch. And then slowly let the arms float up now on that inhale to about shoulder height. And then exhale the hands down. Coordinate and link the breath to the movement. Inhaling up and exhaling down. This is a flowing movement, and it begins to center mind, body, and breath together. Qigong is a way of creating a movement meditation. And the movements are mirroring nature. So we're flowing like the wind, soft and easy. Or you may even feel like water, like a soft waterfall flowing down, and like a wave rising up. Thinking of nature and our body. And let's just do one more time. Inhaling up and then exhaling down. Now let's widen the legs a little wider than hip width, and we'll start with some side bending. Begin to first start with just the ear toward the shoulder, and then the other side. And I just want to say, you want to listen to your body, stay in your comfort zone with your body. If you need to sit down and do these exercises, that's fine too. You can sit and just do the arm movements and the breathing, and you'll benefit greatly. And then begin to soften your knees a little bit and reach the arm up and over. To just deepen that stretch, you can put weight on one leg as you do that. And then float and windmill the arms up. And go to the other side. Nice, soft, easy breathing. I like an inhale in the center and an exhale as you go to the other side. And as we're side bending, we're opening up the space between our vertebrae, which creates better nerve conduction for our spine. And let's do one more each side. And then staying with this wide leg, let's begin to let the hand go across the face and then the other hand go behind you. And just turn, soften the knees, gaze over your shoulder. Sweep the hand across the face and bring the other hand forward. So oppositionally, looking over the shoulder and twisting the spine. So we're adding a nice easy twist here. And you can go at your own pace. You could go a little slower or you could go a little faster. We're warming up the rotation aspect of our spines right now. So let's do a little shifting of the weight now as you sweep the hand across and then sweep to the other side. Shift the weight and the knee. And then one more time each side. Let's hold a little on this side and stretch the palms oppositionally from each other. And then one last time over here. And then now we'll do knocking on the door of life. So the lower dantian is centered around the navel, and in the back, we consider that the door of life, around where the kidneys are. And we do this twisting and letting the arms hit the body. Knocking on the door of life stimulates the lower dantian around the navel in the front, and that is often referred to as the sea of qi. And then in the back are the kidneys, and that is knocking on the door of life. So this movement begins to activate the qi in the body, your life force energy, creating better health and better vitality. And let the shoulders relax. The head and neck just turn gently side to side. And then begin to slow it down. The last of our spinal warm-ups will be a forward and back bending. So we float the arms up and then create soft fists and soften the knees, and then round the spine forward, bending at the elbows and letting the chin drop toward the chest and tucking your tailbone. And when you're doing this, you want to tense your muscles. And then inhale and soften and relax. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, and engage the muscles in the lower legs, the glutes, the arms, squeezing and letting any tension out of the body this way by tensing the muscles and then softening and relaxing. Complete relaxation. Exhale, round, tuck the tailbone, let the chin drop, squeeze the muscles. Think of any tension in your body, just letting it go. And then just complete relaxation, softening. Lift the heart to the sky. Exhale, round. Tense the muscles. And we are also stretching the spine, the front of the spine now, and then the back of the spine. Exhale. We'll do one more time, one more round, inhaling, softening, just like a flower to the sun. And exhale, contract the muscles and squeeze out any tension in your body. And then let the arms come down and just notice how you're feeling right now from where you began. Just starting to activate the energy in the body. Now we'll move into some cleansing and clearing exercises. And the first one is similar to the door of life because the hands will be swinging in the front and the back. But this time you're going to sink a little in the knees and let the hands, they're not touching the body, just front and back. And just think of like you're just letting go of any tension or worries. The shoulders relax, the arms relax, and you're pumping the body. You're beginning to pump the energy to cleanse and clear and purge any negative energy in the body, any toxicities. Just letting it go. Nice deep breathing. You can do a little exhaling through the mouth on this one as you swing. Inhale and then exhale. That way we let go and purge the body. One more time on each side, and then slow it down. The next of the cleansing and purging exercises will be a leg pump. So the legs are going to come a little closer in, just around the hips, and you're going to float the arms up as you sink your tailbone down, and then come up. This one you could do a little more quickly. This gets the heart rate going a little, strengthening those legs. Like a tree, our legs are our roots, and our body is our trunk, our arms, the limbs of the tree. And think of lifting up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. You're pumping your lymphatic system to allow the lymphatic system to take away impurities in the body and release them. Again, it could be an inhale in the nose, exhale out of the mouth. 2 more. And then relax. Take a moment to just connect. Allow your hands to just center right around the lower dantian and see if you can notice any tingling, any sensations in the body. Just starting to become aware. As we breathe deeply and bring attention to our bodies, we become more present to the present moment. And that is our goal, to be present in the moment. All right, now let's move into that 5-element flow. And we're going to start with the metal element today. And the metal element is a practice called soaring crane. It's very beautiful. So you'll soften your knees and you're going to open the arms out like your wings of a bird. And then bring the first finger and the thumb together. This is the meridian of the lungs. Palms are up here and knees sink, arms come together. And then exhale, float the arms out and stand straighter. Inhale, first finger and thumb touch. Exhale, soaring out. So thinking yourself as a bird, flying and soaring above any troubles. And let yourself really become soft in the shoulders, fluid in the arms. And know that you are strengthening and nourishing your lungs with this practice. And when we're nourishing the metal element, we're nourishing our spirit and our capacity for appreciation of all of life. Let's do 3 more. Last one. And then simply let the arms come down. Next, we're going to be working with the water element, and we'll have one hand behind our backs right around the Mingmen, or that door of life, and then the other hand will be out in front, and you're going to soften your knees. And this time we're going to create a big circle. This is called Zen circles. So you hinge at the waist and then reach the arm up and an inhale. Exhale forward, hinge at the waist. Inhale, circle up. Now, when we're doing this beautiful Zen circle, we're imagining that we're dipping into the water of life. This nourishing, cleansing water, and just floating the hand around, linking that breath to the movement. Exhale forward, inhale up. And see if you can just relax into that flow of this beautiful circle. You're painting the circle, creating unity, connection. And the water element is all about flow, fluidity, dipping into that water of life, and you're stimulating the kidney meridian. And then now begin to just stay straight, and the circle's a little smaller. You're just coaxing that energy into the center of the dantian, focusing on nourishing your wisdom and your unborn potential, or inborn, your inborn potential of all of who you can be. You're coaxing it in, and then simply let the hand come down and switch places. The other hand goes to the kidney at the back, and then begin to reach that arm up and hinge at the waist forward, circle around. Inhale and exhale. You're nourishing that inner wisdom, connecting deeply with your effortless power within. And we're turning our waist and reaching up and around. And then stay straight now, create a smaller circle. Just letting yourself, let the hand be light, the arm be light, coordinating that breath and movement. Inhaling and exhaling. Coax the energy in deeply into your body, your lower dantian. And then simply let the hand come down deeper into the dantian, and let both hands rest together on your lower dantian for just a moment. Connecting with that effortless power and ease. Next, we'll move to the wood element, which relates to our liver. And this exercise is called Repulse the Monkey. Place one palm up. The other hand will circle back behind you and press forward, and then turn that palm up. So palm down to the other palm that's open, press forward. So repulse the monkey, and you're rising up a little, straightening the legs and sinking in the knees as you push away. When we're practicing repulse the monkey, we're thinking of just pushing away stress, pushing away worry, and with the other hand, we're gathering clarity of mind, and we're awakening our creativity, and we're pushing past any limitations that we may think we have. And again, connecting the breath, inhaling and then exhaling forward. There's something referred to as monkey mind, which is when we have a lot of racing thoughts and we just sort of can't control our minds. So this exercise is one to help you gain that sense of control over your mind, over your thinking. Let's do one more each side. And simply let the hands come to center. Take a moment again to notice and feel. The next element is the fire element, which is related to our heart center. So we're going to widen our stance in a horse stance, putting the hands onto the knees. This particular practice has a funny name called Nod the Head and Wag the Tail to calm heart fire. And it's taken from the 8 brocades. And what we're going to do is twist and look over the shoulder and stretch. And then dip a little into the knees in the center and rise up a little bit and twist and look over the other shoulder. We'll go a little slowly at first, working into that stretch. And then we'll begin to shift the weight and move a little more quickly. And breathing deeply, inhaling center, exhaling as you twist. And we're opening up the heart here as we lift the heart in the center and twist. When our heart is in balance, which is what this 5-element flow is doing, is helping us balance the different elements and meridians, we have a better capacity for connecting with others through the heart. And we have more capacity to create warmth and love. And then let's do one more each side and just do a little holding, twisting. Inhale, center, and exhale to that last side. And coming to center, rolling the spine up and walking the legs in a little bit closer to hip width distance. Next is the earth element, which is related to the stomach and spleen and also our digestion. And this practice, is called Pebble in the Pond. Let's start with the lower hand around the dantian and soften your knees again. And this time we'll take the arm across and around and standing straighter. So we'll alternate hands, and this is called Pebble in the Pond because we're thinking of being in a lake and just tossing a pebble across the pond and seeing how that pebble creates ripples. And we're nourishing this earth element in our bodies to nourish our mind, to bring clarity, bright, clear intention, stability. And letting the hand float across the water and then back to your lower dantian. And coordinating that breath and movement. Feeling that tranquility on the surface of the water. Just that smooth calm. increases our capacity to connect to the earth when we're doing these earth element practices. And one more time. And simply relax the hands at your side and then lift the arms up on an inhale, and palms are open to the universe, to the yang energy. And this time we're going to end with the 6 directions. So we're going to turn at the waist and rise the arms up, gathering that universal life force energy, and then let it melt down in the front or sink a little in your knees, opening the arms up to all the directions of the universe, turning. Inhale as you gather, reaching up to the sky, and then just smoothing that chi down the front of the body. Inhaling up, turning, rising up, bathing yourself in chi healing energy, and turning, gathering, exhale, center, and one more each direction, lifting and connecting with all the universal forces and letting yourself bathe that beautiful radiance from heaven into your being. And simply exhaling. Now placing the hands on the lower dantian, bringing the legs closer. We'll end with bamboo in the wind. Letting your gaze soften, deepening the breath, connecting with your internal energies, and just letting the body sway as it wants to, sealing in the chi, feeling that connection between the yin energy from earth and the yang from heaven, and our bodies, the life in between. And simply letting the hands come down and create a soft fist in one hand representing our power and our strength, and then cover the other hand with love and compassion. Thank you so much for joining me on this 5 elements practice today. Namaste.